Alright guys, so this part, these guys are still here. Don't need to deal with them. Oh shit, Mega Potion. Okay, that's a real steal.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
That's nice. Not that I need it anymore at this point because we have a thing called Albert Potion, and nobody but Auron has more than 1,000 HP. Anyway, so this part, guys, one thing. Look, your favorite explosives. To my knowledge, if I'm wrong, correct me immediately. But to my knowledge, in a no speaker game, this is the absolute last opportunity you would get to get bomb cores. And although I'm gonna be able to get 5 gems not too long from here, which is obviously better, you know, it still might be good to have. That way, I can use weak items to kill weak enemies and not have to worry about wasting my red items. Bomb cores do indeed make no fire, so I can always use these, of course. So let's just have Tidus and Auron escape. Make sure Riku has her fireproof on, and she does. So what I'm gonna be doing here off screen, guys, is I'm just gonna be constantly stealing bomb cores from these bombs until I get like maybe, I don't know, 50 of them. If Auron can get the hell out of there, maybe I can speed this up a little bit. Get out of there, Auron. Thank you. This is also an opportunity for me to get Riku's Overdrive full easy. All I gotta do is set her Overdrive to Ally, and it'll get full by the time I'm done doing this. So I'm gonna steal about 50 of these, and then we'll continue. Actually, there's no rush. I might just wait till I get 99. If you didn't get any musk from before, make absolutely sure that you do that now. I probably don't need to do it, but it might come in handy for the upcoming fight with the Seymour. We'll just have to wait and see.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
But I probably don't even need to do this, cause he only has 30,000 HP, and by the time I do a couple of mixes, he'll be dead in a few turns. And plus, all I really gotta do is do a couple of mixes with Riku, then grant some Bahamut, and he'll be dead. Seriously, that's all I really gotta do.
Open the hatch. We fight.
Evrae is truly mighty. Be well prepared.
Alright guys, so there's a couple of things you might want to consider picking up before you trigger this boss fight. Unless you play Blitzball and farmed a couple of Dark Matters, or if you're cheating with the infinite items things, you know. Let's see here. We are going to buy... Kimahri already has one. We're going to buy this for Auron and this for Riku. HP 10%. Yeah, that's what we're buying. Every little bit helps.
We gotta pay? If we lose, you'll die too, buddy.
I have faith in your victory.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, Ren's a badass. Ren's cool. I've always loved that cutscene. Oh, what the hell, man? I hate when that happens. Son of a... Okay, I gotta get a new controller. We ain't having this. Damn, yeah. I'm using a HoriPad controller from my PC, and sometimes it just gets disconnected for absolutely no reason. And for whatever reason, I don't know if this only happens on the Final Fantasy X game on Steam, but when you open another window, or for whatever reason, if your controller isn't responding to the game while the game is on, the game automatically holds down the up button, which is really annoying. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. But well, anyway, guys, so the strategy we are gonna use for this fight depends on your inventory. Hopefully, you have at least 2 of these. Auron won't necessarily need one because he already has 1,000 HP. Kimahri might not need one, but for the strategy that I'm going to use, I want him to have one too. You'll see what I'm talking about real soon. Riku is definitely going to need one of these, otherwise she's going to be dying constantly unless you mix Ultra No All or Hyper No All or whatever. Hopefully you have some Lunar Curtains. The strategy I'm going to use requires a Lux Sphere or a Fortress Sphere. If you don't have these, there are other strategies. Yeah, there's about 5 different ways that we can do the strategy. It just depends on your inventory. If you weren't able to get a Silver Hourglass, I would talk about that in the fight, but you know, a good number of smoke bombs, sleeping powders, regular grenades can help so that you don't waste your rare items. Where the fuck are they? Yeah. You're gonna have grenades, of course. And last but definitely not least, I got 2 chuggable wings, but I really don't need these. You want to try to have at least about 10 chuggable feathers so you can recast haste, you know, little stuff like that. So, and I forgot one very important thing.
May I?
I need to make sure I buy these, so in case Riku gets you know, stoned, I won't have to waste my remedies. Let's see. You know what? Let's just go ahead and buy all these, because I can use these to customize like Silence Touch and Silence Strike. And, let's just go ahead and buy all these. Shit. Fuck. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright guys, so overdrive modes, we're going to have Riku set to ally because this fight's going to take a while. It might be better if I set it to Stoic or Comrade. If I had Warrior, that might be better. Kimahri starts with a full overdrive, so his overdrive doesn't matter. And Auron's not going to use his overdrive because they're totally useless for this fight, unfortunately. For this whole fight, guys, we're only going to use Riku, Kimahri, and Auron. We're going to be switching Tidus to Auron because Auron is slow as fuck. Alright, so equipment. That doesn't matter. Her armor, HP 10% is actually enough, but to be on the safe side, just in case I get like a high damage on Riku and shit like that, to be on the absolute safe side, if you have where the fuck is it? There you go. If you have 5 elixirs, and you should, because there's no reason to use them up to this point. If you have 5 elixirs, consider giving Riku 20% more HP. This will ensure that she won't die to the poison breath when she got a shell up. Okay. Kimahri and Auron won't be needing these. Auron, you can't get ambushed, so just use the 10% HP. And for Kimahri, so I can sense his HP, 10% for more damage, and HP for, you'll see. you'll see what I'm talking about real soon. Alright, let's just go ahead and heal Riku and Auron. Alright guys, and just because I die a couple of times, in case if you make one crucial mistake, you'll end up dying, so let me just go ahead and save the game so I won't have to do all that setup again.
We gotta keep our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away! Y'all have to tell me when to move! But tell me quick, huh? This rig ain't so nimble, you hear?
Roger, I'll give the commands.
Not alone, you won't.
Alright guys, here we go, Evrae. This is probably the battle many of you have been waiting for obvious reasons. You would expect this fight to be extremely difficult in a no speed grid game, but the honest truth is, if you're fully prepared for this fight, it's actually very, very simple. As I said before, the strategy we use for this fight is going to depend on your inventory. For starters, you want to make absolutely sure that you have a method of casting slow on him. Normally people use a Silver Hourglass, but in the event that you were unable to get the Silver Hourglass for whatever reason, instead, the only other way to inflict slow on him, to my knowledge, is by mixing a Chaos Grenade. I don't think Tidus' Slow Touch will work very well, so by this point you should have a lot of ways to mix a Chaos Grenade. If you have a Attribute Spear and any grenade, that will mix a Chaos Grenade. It will also do like 7,000 damage, so that'll be good. But unfortunately, I've only got like a few ways of making this. So anyway, because I do have a silver hourglass, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. That's gonna automatically slow him. Now let's switch tears to orange, and we're gonna power break him right now. All right, and now we're just gonna hit him with a smoke bomb to make him dark, darkness, whatever. All right, so if you do a chaos grenade, it would do all 3 of these in one turn, so you won't necessarily have to do that. You know, so. All right, Kimahri, let's just lance it. And I'm going to use my Chocobo Wing. If you don't have this, you're going to have to cast all 3 feathers mainly. But I did get a Chocobo Wing, so that can speed things up a little bit. And you still hit even though you hit with darkness. I guess why I power broke you. Hit. Okay. Let's just heal that. Okay, Riku's got to set us up. Alright, guys. So next thing you want to do is get our HP up so we can survive his attacks. Riku first. And like I said, Auron doesn't necessarily need this. So I'm probably going to save that stamina attack because I might need it for later for mixing. So I'm going to give one to Kimahri. But Auron already has 1,000 HP, so Auron is fine. He doesn't need it. Okay, guys, now since I had a silver hourglass, that means I don't need to use Chaos Grenade to slow him down. So I'm free to use another overdrive. The overdrive I'm gonna use here is gonna be the one that makes us always do critical hits. So I'm gonna mix a Lux Sphere with a level 2 Key Sphere. Mega Drink. So now, every time we attack, it always does a critical hit. Let me heal Riku. Stone Gaze. And it's on Auron. Okay. Let's see. Soften them up so Riku can use her turn to attack. Now, for some reason, these smoke bombs and sleeping powders, they still count as magic damage. So it does 700. Oh yeah, I forgot Auron's slow now. So, but regular grenades count as physical damage, I guess. So I can do this, and now that it crits, it does just as much damage as the other grenades. So I don't have to waste my red grenade. So just little stuff like that can go a long way in speaking. All right, now I have Riku set to overdrive mode ally. So hopefully by the time I get to the finale of this battle, her overdrive be full. Alright, so here comes Poison Breath. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my Lunar Curtains now. Honestly, it's probably best that I do this thing right here.
Vidran, Kuvin!
Furious inside!
I don't necessarily need to do this, but I want to show you guys a really funny typo. Yeah, I told you, no game is perfect. I just found a typo. Well, unless it does make sense. I don't know, but oh well.
Hold on!
Let me show you a typo. This is funny. It might not be a typo, but we'll see. Alright, Riku, baby, what we gonna do? Just a defense so you can get your overdrive back. Out of breath range. That shit said out of breath range. Pretty sure that doesn't make any fucking sense. I think they meant to say out of range breath, but it said out of breath range. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anyway, don't forget that Kimahri can actually lance it from afar, so just some chip damage here. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to do to get set up here. His basic attack can't hurt us unless it crits, and unfortunately her user items can't go that far, so that's a bit unfortunate. So yeah, kind of sucks that her user items can't go that far, but it'd be broken if it could. Anyway, I'm just gonna hold out until he does either.
This is it.
Oh yeah.
I'm hitting it with all we got.
I forgot about this. I'm just gonna hold out while in the meantime charging Riku's overdrive. It would be nice if Sid had unlimited ammo, but they aren't gonna let you just completely spam that. Photon spray. Yeah, once Sid runs out of ammo, he's totally useless. But I think each one of these does about 2,000 damage, so it definitely adds up. I can't count those misses because they're shooting too fucking fast. Just holding out here. As you see, while we're doing this, we're charging Riku's overdrive. So like I said, there's about 10 different ways to do this strategy. No misses left. Photon spray. Alright, now sometimes he does photon spray and sometimes he swoops in. I don't know the conditions of that, but oh well. Just make sure you stay at full health here. I need to be doing less with Kimahri, but... Alright guys, it's almost time to end this.
We're out of ammo. This really isn't my day.
You know, you could use that. Okay, didn't I tell you that this game doesn't make any sense sometimes? Remember the fight with the Sin, that big ass laser that he used to shoot off Sin's arms? Why don't we use that here? Unless you're still building it or something, I don't know. Okay. So Sid has served his purpose. I don't know how long he's gonna keep doing photon spray until he decides to come in. But once Riku gets a full overdrive, this fight's over. I'm just holding out until she gets a full overdrive. Because I can chip him up with Kimahri to make sure he dies. Another photon spray. Yeah, guys, I don't know what causes him to do the attack when he swoops in. I don't know what actually causes that. I know I can get closer and do it myself, but I'm waiting till I get a full overdrive anyway. All right, let's go in. Let's go in now. Let's go ahead and end this.
Kuhin Suna!
Furious inside!
Photon spray. Probably should have did outbed post there, but oh well.
Yeehaw! We're going in!
Alright, so now that Riku's overdrive is full, let's go ahead and end this. Okay, so as you see, it's going to be a while before he gets to his turn. Now, remember when I said that some people are thinking about doing a no speed grid, no Riku? I'm not saying it's impossible, but in all honesty, I would love to see somebody beat this guy in a no speed grid without Riku, because in all honesty, I don't see it happening. The reason for this is because once he gets about like 10,000 HP left, he will automatically do haste. You know this, of course. And we need to make sure we take him out as quick as possible. So, alright, so there's something funny about self-destruct. This is actually a physical attack, and it does like ×3 damage based on Kimahri's HP. So it's gonna do like what, 4,000 damage here, but because it's a physical attack, it's gonna crit. 8,000 damage, yeah, and now he does haste. And now that Riku has full overdrive, you know what? First the steal. Yeah, gimme. Okay. I love this game. But it does piss me off sometimes. Let him have it, baby. Overkill! Alright guys, so for those of you who were impatient enough to get a silver hourglass because those dragons suck and it is indeed a rare steel, don't worry, I got your back. Like I said before guys, another way of doing it is by simply mixing a chaos grenade. You want to use chaos grenade instead of calamity bomb because unfortunately calamity bomb might not work. Alright, so we're going to use if you have a feather, sorry, if you have a wing, use that first. If you don't, just use a feather on Riku. But I do have a wing, so I'm going to use that now. Alright, get Tidus out of here. Actually, you know what? He's gonna see it's kind of fucking slow. Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and get Orin in here. Defend. Actually, Orin isn't hasted down. That kind of blows. Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and miss the Chaos Grenade now. 7,000 damage. And Chaos Grenade hits him with everything he's vulnerable to, including slow, darkness, power break, magic break, mental break, all that stuff. Let me see. Mental break. Okay, I don't see magic break, so I guess he is indeed immune to magic break, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Anyway, because I did that, this unfortunately means that I won't be doing the critical hit thing. So when I do Kamari's burst, wrong game. This isn't Genshin Impact. When I do Kamari's overdrive, it won't do 8,000 damage. It'll do 4,000 damage. But that's still more than enough to. That's still more than enough to do what I need to do. I just need to use a different mix. That's all. Let's stay on tablet. I forgot who I put it on. Oh well. Let me see. I don't want to waste my time. I only got 3. Anyway, guys, this time I'm gonna. Let me Okay, Orin needs it. Sid, why are you so damn slow back there, bro? Alright. Stone Gaze. Yeah, of course. And it's on Kamari. That's fine. I really don't want him to hit Riku with this because that'll really slow me down. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our curtains up. This time, guys, instead of doing the whole airship thing, I'm going to go ahead and take him head on. Actually, I might not do that. Speed Kamari up here. Alright, here comes Poison Breath, I think. Yep, here it comes. Okay, now that we've doubled our HP and put up lunar curtains, and we can actually survive this attack very well. Alright guys, so since my grenades can't do critical hits anymore, you can either throw your smoke bombs, sleeping powders, they do 700 damage. You know what, let's avoid the stand thing. Or you can throw like this, it do like 500 damage, but it will. Anyway, guess I'll tank it one time just to show you that you can actually survive this attack in a no speed grid, and why Riku is so crucial to a no speed grid game. Again, I don't care who the best person is. You're not doing this without Riku. It's just not gonna happen. So yeah, guys, if you don't have a silver hourglass, don't worry. There are other strategies. But they all involve Riku. Poison Breath. Now, as you see there, Riku barely survived, which is probably why you want to consider giving her HP 10% and HP 20, because if you get like a bad damage roll, he might live of like, I mean, he might like barely kill, and we don't want that happening, now do we? Alright, so now that we got this out of the way, oh, Orin got a crit, nice. Let's go ahead and pull it back.
Vidran, Kuvin!
Furious inside!
Actually, you know what? I think in order for him to keep spamming photon spray,
Hold on!
you need to do it while he's doing his breath. I'm not sure. Let me see. Because last time he kept doing his photon spray. That might be because I did the whole out of breath range thing, which is what the fuck is out of breath range? There it is again, photon spray. Yeah, I don't know what causes him to I don't know what causes him to keep spamming that instead of doing his other move. I don't know what that is, but it will. Anyway, don't forget, Sid can do some good damage here.
I'm hitting it with all we got!
Now, make absolutely sure that you don't forget about that Sid attack, because you know, if you forget about that, what's going to happen is he's going to do that attack and it's going to haste him up before Riku gets a full load drive. We actually don't want those things happening, now do we?
Kuhin Suna!
Furious aside!
I need to be using a Lancet with the Kimahri so I can chip him off. Another photon spray. So guys, I'm gonna finish him off the exact same way I finished him off last time. Only difference is instead of mixing the
We're going in!
only difference is instead of missing a chaos grenade, because it's only gonna do 7,000. I'm gonna miss a tall boy instead, because a tall boy will do 9,000 damage. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna chip him off until I know it's safe to go all in. Keep throwing these so I can keep him darkness. Alright guys, so he's at the 11,000 mark. At this point I can actually finish him off. But let's see. Alright. I'm gonna wait until he takes his turn before I haste him up. I need to be healing, just in case something horrible goes wrong. Oh, and Riku doesn't have full overdrive yet anyway, so I'm stupid. Stone Gaze, yeah, I gotta wait for Riku's overdrive anyway. So Kimahri, let's not have those things happening. Get that shit out of here. Keep defending Kimahri. Hurry up, Riku baby, I need that. I need that overdrive. I need it now. I'm gonna say it burst again. Just stall until Riku getting this. Alright, here comes the next turn. It's probably gonna do a attack or a stone breath or whatever. Attack on Riku. He missed because he's in darkness. Alright, Riku has a full overdrive. Now we can end this. Okay, so this time Kimahri's overdrive is only gonna do about 4,000. But that's still enough to do the same strategy. And instead of mixing the Chaos Grenade, I'm gonna miss the Tall Boy. Using that level 4 key sphere I got earlier and level 2 key sphere. Let him have it, baby. Overkill. For fuck's sake, guys, learn how to use Riku, please.
Suna!
Alright guys, it's time to crash this ridiculous wedding. But first, before you do that, change Riku's old job mode back to Slayer mode because she can completely handle this all by herself, and you'll see why very soon. I'm gonna have Orin and T this to see if I can try to get that funny quote where Orin says, "Remember, cut the ones that matter." And I've only heard that quote like twice, but it's kind of funny. Remember, cut the ones that matter. And T's like, I know. Alright, so, don't necessarily need this, but if you have fireproof, that might help. Okay, so, let me just double check. Okay, let's crash this wedding. Alright guys, so I talked about this in my classic LP. These guys here have a very funny glitch. Let's just put them to sleep first. When you kill these guards in the Slayer mode, for some reason they each count as 2 kills. Why this is a thing, I don't know. Somebody told me in my classic LP that it's because the weapons that they're holding count as a monster. I'm not necessarily sure if that's the case. I think it's just a dumb glitch. But it might be true because for some reason it wasn't fixed on the HD remaster, which is just really fucking ridiculous. But anyway, because of this, every time Riku kills 2 of these guards, her overdrive automatically fills up in Slayer mode. And I'm gonna make sure I take advantage of this. Let's put these guys to sleep first, because I need to get this overdrive for Kimahri. Alright, so. Good. Let's get this thrust kick. Alright, now I don't like the idea of using my Chaos Grenade here, but unfortunately I can't have that machine thing killing Riku, because if that happens it's really going to slow me down by a lot. So I gotta take him out. Fortunately, I have a good number of ways of making Chaos Grenade. Let me see, 1... Okay, I got a Magic Sphere here. And I got a level 4 Key Sphere that I haven't used yet. Where is it? I did pick it up, right? Yeah. So I got ways of making Chaos Grenade, so that's good. But I really gotta kill this crane thing like immediately. Because if he decides to attack, wait a minute, how much HP you got? 3,000. I forgot how to make Cluster Bomb. You know what? I'll be fine. Chaos Grenade! Alright, let's get Tias back here so I can try to get that quote, but it's probably not going to happen. These guys again. I could just mix a potato masher with these guys. Potato masher! Yeah, Riku's just... She's just not fair. She's not. This is why people were talking about, hey, I'm gonna do a no Speed Grid, no Riku, because as I said earlier, people just aren't satisfied until they let me see. People will not be satisfied until they find your breaking point when they do these challenges. I don't want to use another Chaos Grenade, but I might have to. But I don't care who the best person is, how good you are, how much you know about the game, what tricks you have in your sleeve. I don't care how good you are. You're not gonna beat Final Fantasy X no Speed Grid without Riku. I just don't see that happening. I don't fucking see it happening. I don't. It might be possible, but I just don't see it happening, guys. I really don't. I don't want to use any more Chaos Grenades. I should be able to finish him off, maybe. I don't know. He might do He might crane kick Riku out of here. Potato Masher. Okay, barely got him. Good. Alright, and one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! One more. Alright, where the fuck is it? Oh, it's up top. Of course it is. Yeah, I didn't get it yet. Okay, so sometimes right here when you leave with Tidus and Auron, but like remember, cut the ones that matter. So it's kind of funny to get that quote, but I didn't get it unfortunately. So Potato Masher. Yeah, you see why I bought those maps. Those maps allow me to. Allow me to kill enemies by doing without wasting my rare items. Yuna, where the hell did you hide that?